Good morning and welcome to TV8's Good Morning Vail. That shot's courtesy Mark Sassy heading up the employee lift, Gandhi 1, to give us your first share reporting for the day. Hey, there he is. What's up, buddy? Yeah, oh my gosh, what a day it is going to be on this fabulous Friday, April 19th, 2019. I'm your host in the studio, Eric Sundblad. We've got Ashley Prill running around Vail on a little shopping extravaganza, and then Mark Sassy will be riding Vail early this morning, showing us what I presume to be the most incredible views we are ever going to see of the Gore Range, as it is a bluebird morning. It's so comfortable and nice out. Just 3 more days left in Vail ski season. What a fabulous season it has been for Vail. Over 300 inches of snow, so many powder days, so many smiles. We're going to close things off right. And if you're interested in celebrating Easter and attending the Vail Easter celebration, there's a sunrise service. It starts at 6 a.m. at the top of the Eagle Bond Gondola. You can upload starting at 5:30 a.m. It's a sunrise service. This is going to be free to the public. You can't bring your equipment on this ride because you're going to have to download back down. So that's why it's just free to the general public to go celebrate Easter, watch the sunrise up there. And then they also have a service at 12:30 and then another one at 2:30. These are going to happen at the Holy Cross Lookout Deck. That's just behind Eagle's Nest at the top of the Eagle Bond Gondola. You will need a scenic lift ticket or have a season pass or a day lift ticket to ride, but those are free for anybody to attend. So again, 5:30 a.m. at the Eagle Bond Gondola for the sunrise service tomorrow, or rather Sunday on Easter. And as we're winding down the season, the snow conditions have changed, the weather's changed. Maybe it's time to upgrade your gear. It's a great time to head on to Beaver Creek Sports. Check out their 40% off sale. If you're not riding a pair of skis that are rocker or a snowboard that's rocker, you're going to want to get up on that. That rides so much better in the slush than what a cambered snowboard or ski does. So go check out a pair of those at Vail Sports, 40% off. Also, if you don't have the proper shell, a non-insulated jacket, that's going to make today a lot more comfortable, especially as we move on into the closing weekend and see warmer temperatures. Now, Mark, we just saw your shot from the Gondola 1 in Vail Village. Give us another, buddy. Holy cow, it looks like an amazing day out there.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, everybody. Bright blue skies. It's going to be a nice one. It's going to be a hot one up here on the mountain. First one we've seen in a while, and how fitting as we've got 3 more days for Vail Mountain to be open. So bring on the sunshine, bring on whatever, come out and make some turns and have some fun. And put that sunscreen on. I've got first chair reports today. My last batch of first chair reporting for the entire winter. So Eric, you're going to be doing it for Saturday and Sunday. And that'll wrap up our first chairs for the winter. It's been a great one. But then we transition into Epic Morning, where we do the same things with a backpack, the GoPro camera. But I may go adventure and take some people fly fishing. Eric may go on a hike or a bike ride. Ashley does some hiking and a little bit of everything. So it's going to be, we're looking forward to the next season for us with TV8 and Good Morning Vail and our Epic Mornings. So the show coming up today, Ashley's live in Vail. She's going to be stopping by Eyepieces of Vail during the first hour. And then over the course of the next couple of hours, we're going to introduce you to the Eagle River Youth Coalition. We're also going to be talking to Dan Tilleen, owner of Carrots Fine Jewelers, and Koji Kawamoto, the Pearl expert. So that's going to be happening. And also some members of the Town of Avon Council will be coming in, talking a little bit about some Easter activities right there in the Town of Avon. I'm headed to the top of the mountain. It's going to be a nice one. We've got conditions and weather and more. We'll be right back.
this. Don't just watch it. Put your phone down and do it. Drip splash like the ice on the wrist. That's a call I can't miss. Let's do.
Well, the lifts are about to close on a fabulous ski season, and that means it's time for a fabulous event at the library. I've got Tegan Dagus from the Eagle Valley Library District here, and tell us about Books in Bloom a little bit.
So Books in Bloom is where we invite 3 authors for an afternoon engagement with fellow book lovers, literary enthusiasts at the Pines Lodge, and we provide hors d'oeuvres and refreshments, and they get an afternoon with 3 authors that they can talk to.
And it's a really intimate event. It's kind of rare to be able to get one-on-one time with an author.
Yes. So this allows anyone to have the opportunity to ask authors their questions.
Okay, and how much are tickets?
Tickets are $45 until May 1st, and then they're $50, and then we do sell tickets at the door.
All right, perfect. Tegan, thank you very much for coming on.
Thanks
Check
for
out
having me.
Books in Bloom. Get your tickets at the Eagle Valley Library District website or at the door.
During your first Inspirato vacation, you'll notice that something is different. The beds are made. The dishes are done. You're not worried about what comes next because it's all been taken care of. The kids are getting along, and your spouse has never seen you so relaxed. Everyone truly important to you is gathered together under one roof, and each moment is a reminder you've arrived. Inspirato, luxury vacation homes and experiences.
For over 60 years, Warren Miller has captured the spirit of the mountains and the culture of snow sports. Tune in to TV8 Daily at 3 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. for timeless Warren Miller films presented by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Sun and Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Hey, good morning from Vail Village, where it's very obvious that someone very important is taking a little hiatus. Typically right here you have the 10th Mountain Division sculpture, but he's being cleaned and restored and won't be back until June. So, everybody's kind of taking a little break this time of year. But right now we are seeing some beautiful sunshine. And of course, right now here next to the covered bridge hasn't quite reached us just yet, but it is just a beautiful morning here in the heart of Vail Village. And eventually today, we are going to be seeing those temperatures reaching into the upper 50s where I'm standing. So we're starting to see that grass show up along the side of the river. The birds are chirping, and it's just such a gorgeous time to be here in the mountains. Now, of course, we still have a few days left of the season for Vail. Vail will be closing on Sunday, and we are going to be seeing lots of sunshine in the forecast for today. Those mid-mountain temperatures are going to be reaching into the mid to upper 40s, so about 46 mid-mountain at Vail today. So it's going to be such a great time to get out and take those last turns of the season. And then the sunshine will continue not only through the day today, but then through the day tomorrow, where we could potentially be seeing those temperatures in the 60s down in town. It's just going to be such a great weekend to get out and ski and ride. And then for closing day on Sunday, we do have another system that's moving in and will most likely be with us Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It looks like most likely down in town we'll be seeing quite a bit of rain. Up top, though, probably above 8,000 feet or so, we could see some accumulation. But it's all brought to you by Sun and Ski. They're located right in the heart of downtown Avon, and right now they're doing an extra 25% off their clearance sandals. So if you're like our producer Sydney, who is moving to Denver this weekend, said you might need those sandals up to 25% off. Those like Chaco sandals are like $50. Some great deals, so check it out at sunandski.com. We're just right in the heart of downtown Avon. We're going to send things over to Mark Sassy to take a look at those conditions on the mountain next.
This resort report is brought to you by Inspirato. Experience the world's most exclusive vacation homes.
Time now for your conditions on Vail Mountain. 3 days left, 333 inches of snow year to date. We've got a 70-inch base up here on top of Vail Mountain, so spectacular snow. There's really no dirt spots showing anywhere. Downloading is not because of that, it's because if people want to not have to deal with that real slushy wet snow in the afternoon, you have the option to download. Over 2,664 acres available still on Vail, about half the mountain. 10 lifts out of 31 lifts. About 50% of that mountain is what they're reporting. 130 trails out of 195. And that's going to be the plan until closing day Sunday afternoon. So you're going to have plenty of terrain to ride and to ski and to come up and enjoy springtime on the mountains today. Boy, it's going to be spectacularly sunny. It's going to be a marvelous day. Put your sunscreen on, protect your eyes, come out and enjoy. And then also continue to wear that helmet because you need to protect yourself. This is Midvale. I'm going to ride up chair 4 momentarily as soon as they open it up for access. Groomers are up here laying down that fresh carpet first thing, so you have that soft snow. We're going to give you details about who else is open besides Vail Resorts, Vail right here in Vail. What other Vail Resorts mountains? We'll have the details coming up after the break with Eric.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
This fall, pay tribute to the godfather of skiing in Warren Miller's Face of Winter, presented by Volkswagen. Continue the legacy at the official kickoff to winter. Tickets are on sale now. Go to warrenmiller.com. It's a tradition you don't want to miss.
Warren Miller's Face of Winter and other classic Warren Miller films are now available for purchase on Blu-ray and DVD from the Warren Miller Gear Store. Go to warrenmiller.com or buy digitally on iTunes, Amazon, or Google Play.
Boom! I fell 22 feet.
Why Ned chose Verizon.
I just remember climbing up the tree. Next thing I know, I hit the ground. Completely shattered my pelvis. In the middle of the woods. I called my wife. She thought I was joking. I said, "Man, I'm not. I was so lucky that day. Saved my life."
There for you when it matters most. Get unlimited on the best network with Apple Music included. And save big when you switch. Only on Verizon.
Well, it's been an incredible ski season. Like Mark was just saying, over 300 inches of snow at Vail, also over 300 inches of snow across our California mountains. That means we're going to be able to squeeze the most out of this winter. And as it's winding down, there's still some places, some really prime places that you can go ski and snowboard right now. Now, this is Vail's closing weekend. It's also the closing weekend for North Star in California. But here in Colorado, you can ride A-Basin, Arapahoe Basin, all the way into June. They're usually a mid-June closure. Just new for this year, they've actually announced that Breckenridge will be open until Memorial Day. They're going to focus the majority of the skiing and riding around peak 7, 8, and 9, with kind of peak 7 being the base of operations for Breckenridge. And no Town of Breck gondola starting this Monday. You're going to have to take the bus up, but still going to be a free bus. And then Whistler is going to be closing around that Memorial Day weekend as well. And then Heavenly in California all the way until May 5th. Still plenty of skiing and riding to be done. And if you're a military service member, Ashley Prill live in Vail has got some great news for you on an Epic Pass.
Hey, that's right, Eric. You know, something that's really cool, and maybe a lot of you don't realize, but Vail and Beaver Creek were both founded by members of our 10th Mountain Division. And these soldiers, you know, they went over, they fought in World War II. They had some really incredible wins, and they came back and they were looking for the perfect place to open a ski resort. And that's how Vail was ultimately discovered, and also Beaver Creek too. And, you know, with that military history, Vail has decided to not only, create this Epic Pass and Epic Pass for everyone, but they have military Epic Passes now where whether you are active duty, whether you're a veteran, they have passes for you that are significantly discounted, as they should be, because you are the reason why we get to enjoy the skiing and riding that we get to do in our everyday freedom. So it really is, I think, just so appropriate that we have these passes. And you can log on to epicpass.com, find the right pass for you and for your family, but it it really is just a nod to our founders and to our history. And you can learn a little bit more about the ski troopers that were part of the 10th Mountain Division right here in Slifer Plaza next to the covered bridge. And also we were talking earlier about how the ski trooper statue that's very iconic is taking a little breather for off season, getting a little cleaning, getting spiffed up for the summertime. He'll be back in June, but you can also learn more about them at the Ski History Museum, which is just up the stairs as part of the parking structure. But really cool history and a great past too. Coming up next, we have a surprise for you. It's very early in the show for this, but get your phones out. It's Watch and Win time.
There it is, their first thing, Watch and Win. The early morning jingle of joy. We've got a can of Boost Oxygen, a small can, 4-ounce can. It's good to carry with you, if you're going up on the mountain over the next few days. If you're coming from sea level to Vail, Beaver Creek, and the altitude is giving you a hard time kind of catching your breath and breathing, you need some more oxygen, get a can of Boost. We're going to give one away in just a minute. TV8 Neck Gaiter, I actually have mine under my helmet today. I don't know if you can see that. Here it is. See that right there? I wear it during the summertime also, year-round. All right, here's the deal, and a TV8 Chaos beanie. I need the first caller right now. Speedy Fingers will win the prize package today. 970-754-8888. We have weather coming up next.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Boost Oxygen. Don't let altitude ruin your Rocky Mountain experience. Help is here.
Oh, it looks like an absolutely perfect day up there with those shots from Mark Sassy right around the Midvale area. He's about to head up Chair 4 though. It's going to be a gorgeous morning and a gorgeous day throughout the entirety as things are starting off around 28 degrees at the base of Vail, getting as high as 58 degrees by 4 p.m. Shouldn't be a single cloud in the sky throughout the course of the day, maybe little flitters of clouds coming off the mountains, but it's going to be perfect out there to get out there and enjoy the third to last day of Vail's ski season. Now, before we get into the weekend, let's kind of try to predict what's going to happen. We're really focusing in on a couple storm systems just to the west of us. We're really just one storm system. Now, it's kind of it's sort of sandwiched between this big high pressure system here, and then bookending that around the Pacific Northwest is a low pressure ridge with significant precipitation, significant moisture. And as we look at the jet stream, it is filtering east and then takes a sharp southward trajectory. So all that moisture that's living up here in the Pacific Northwest, as well as its high pressure ridge, is just going to move its way into Colorado over the next 3 days. So what that means for your weekend is that tomorrow on Saturday, really similar temperatures, really similar conditions to what we're experiencing right now. And then on into Saturday evening, maybe afternoon time, the clouds are going to roll in and bring that storm system with it. Now, I checked with our friends at Open Snow, and they actually moved the 1-inch forecast to Monday. So potentially no showers until Sunday afternoon, which would be absolutely great news for closing day, but really warm temperatures for closing day before we kick things off in an amazing season. And thanks to Boost Oxygen for sponsoring this weather. Coming up next, we're going to take a look at a local golf course.
Let's put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it.
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us.
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it.
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits. All right, 3, 2,
Na The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
It's a beautiful summer day up in Leadville, Colorado. We are at Mount Massive Golf Course, which is the highest golf course in North America at an elevation of over 9,900 feet. We're going to go talk to the superintendent, Craig Steller, right now and find out what everyone here considers to be the signature hole. Joining me now, I've got Craig Steller. He is the superintendent and the general manager, the chief cook and bottle washer of Mount Massive Golf Course. Craig, tell us a little bit about Mount Massive Golf Course. Why do people want to be up here playing at this altitude? What is it about it?
Well, you know, there's a couple of things. First, obviously, the ball flies a long way.
Does it really go further?
It really does. We say 20 to 25% here at 10,000 feet.
Wow. Yeah. That's a big difference for some of us that have kind of mediocre games.
It helps me a lot, that's for sure.
And they're kind of wide open, so if I slice or pull, I'm safe.
One of the great things here is that you don't lose too many golf balls.
So how long has the golf course been in existence?
It was built back in the 30s originally, and then it became a grass golf course in the 70s.
And then from here on out now, you have other offerings besides just golf. What else is available?
You do, you're right. Last year we opened up a disc golf course, and late in the season we added foot golf, which in America you might better think of as soccer golf.
So I've had a chance to speak with a few people that are out here playing today, and they have a couple holes that they're very drawn to. Do you have a signature hole here that you consider?
I think number 6. It's our namesake hole. You'll play right into the face of Mount Massive. It's a 535-yard par 5, and it's a beauty.
535 par 5, hole number 6. Can we go and check it out?
I think we should.
Let's go. All right. Well, Craig brought me out to hole number 6. This is Mount Massive Golf Club's signature hole with a backdrop, Craig, like that of Mount Massive. It is breathtaking. Let's talk about the hole from the tee box through. What can people expect when they come here to play it?
Sure. Well, you know, it's a big, wide open hole with a big, big mountain behind it, and people really want to hit a big drive here, so that's what we do. We get the drivers out. The tree is about 220 yards off the tee, and the idea is to carve one in beyond the tree and set yourself up for a nice second shot approach.
Wait, you said carve one in beyond the tree?
Well, yeah.
In the perfect world, you're expecting my driver to carry me to that tree, huh? But as I look at the grass here, we have a little bit of a headwind today. How are we supposed to adjust for that?
Just like Jack Nicklaus says, hit it hard.
Hit it hard and straight. And obviously, course, this particular hole looks pretty straight, like you said, though. A little dog leg to the left at the end. You can't really see that from here, but first plan is to tee off. Try to make it to that tree somewhere in the middle. How about you tee up first and show me how it's done?
We'll give it a shot.
Okay, sounds good. Look where I ended up. Like where you said you need to end up there.
I think you're in perfect position. You're about 250 out. That's the shot.
Oh, beautiful shot, Craig. Way to wrap up the signature hole number 6. Would you end up with a 5?
I did get a par.
And it is a par 5. Good job. Thank you for letting us come out and play.
Thank you.
I had a blast. You do a great job out here. Thank you very much.
Thanks. We appreciate you.
Hey, if you're interested in playing anytime at Mount Massive, go to Mount Massive's website. That's mountmtmassivegolf.com, or give Craig and the team a call at the Pro Shop. Book a tee time and come spend some time in Leadville at the Mount Massive Golf Course.
This UV forecast is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
Scary. All right, time now for your UV index. Let me just show you. Obviously, we're going to see sunshine today. We got lots of blue. The big blue is upon us, and it's going to be a warm one. It's pretty mild up here at the top of Chair 4 first thing, and we're about 300 yards away from that sun shooting through the trees. UV index very high midday today. If you take a look at the UV index, the map, the Supergoop map, you're going to see a plethora of colors. We got some green, some yellow, some red, some fuchsia. It almost looks like a teal or a turquoise. Extreme between 1 and 2. 11 plus. Extreme risk of harm from unprotected sun exposure. Take all precautions. Put your sunscreen on every half an hour, every 45 minutes today. Apply it before you head outside, and then just reapply often. And along with the sun, make sure you drink plenty of water to stay hydrated, because at these higher elevations, with that bright sun, you're going to be having so much fun, enjoying yourself, that you're going to forget to drink water. But I'm telling you right now, drink plenty of water, because there it is, everybody. But bam, bright sunshine for you. We have weather coming up after the break.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
The most discerning travelers trust Inspirato with their vacations. And the savviest property owners trust Inspirato with their homes. When you own a beautiful property, it should be cared for by professionals and maintained by a team committed to turning an idle residence into a lucrative investment. Because the most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented, they're a carefully crafted experience. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail Colorado, and Facebook.
I tell you, there is nothing better than standing next to Gore Creek early in the morning right here in the heart of Vail Village, and the sun is coming up and starting to light up the valley floor, and it's just the most serene setting. And you know, Baker, my camera guy, and I were just talking about how it really almost feels like it's summertime because the temperatures honestly are very similar. It's so nice and mild this morning, and we are going to be seeing sunshine in the forecast all day long. Now, if you're going to be here in the heart of Vail Village, maybe you're going to be doing some shopping or maybe just grabbing that cup of coffee, we're going to be seeing those temperatures getting up to the upper 50s today. So it is definitely going to be feeling very much like spring, sunshine all day long. Our sunset not until about 7:45 tonight. So there's so many hours to get out to ski and ride, maybe take a walk along the creek, or just, you know, cruise through the village, maybe even go for a bike ride. I mean, there's so many great ways to enjoy this beautiful weather. And if you are going to be taking some turns, because it's the last few days of the season, last Friday of our season, we'll be seeing those temperatures mid-mountain in the mid to upper 40s. So 46 degrees mid-mountain at Vail today. That is going to be really nice and warm. Great deck weather if you want to go and soak up some of that sunshine while you're up at Mid-Vail or over at Eagle's Nest. And then looking ahead in our forecast, we continue to see this beautiful weather for tomorrow. We'll be seeing our highs reaching into the 60s. That's the first time that I've seen that number really for a daytime high. And we're going to be seeing those temperatures then still pretty warm as we go into the very end of the weekend, the last day of the season on Sunday. But we do have another system moving in for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And it looks like we'll be seeing maybe a decent amount of rain down in town. But beautiful sunny weather today, and the road conditions getting over here this morning were really nice. We're going to send things back into the studio with Eric to find out what your road report looks like.
Thanks a lot, Ashley. That's a live shot from I-70. Things looking quite clear and smooth flowing out there right now, as no significant moisture or snow accumulation on I-70. And you know, Vail is 3 days away from closing, and the closing of the resorts, the end of winter here in Colorado, also means the opening of another season that Colorado residents are quite familiar with, and that's construction season. And this year, no different. Just like all years, parts of I-70 are going to be repaved, upgraded, and improved. And this year, they're focusing on Avon all the way to West Vail. And this is going to be a nightly construction project. It's going to be starting Sunday, April 21st at 6 p.m. So from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m., essentially all week long, I-70 will be under construction. They're going to be resurfacing I-70, filling in potholes, adding new pavement. They're also going to be adding new guardrails to the majority of I-70, especially along those steep corners all over bridges. And then finally, in the Dowdge Junction area, that entrance from Minturn back onto I-70 eastbound, they're going to increase the size of that on-ramp lane just to make it a little bit easier to merge onto I-70 properly. They're going to be adding increased frictional pavement to I-70 so that it's a little bit more traction-y when the roads do get slippery. So that's great news there, but you're going to have to be aware of that if you're traveling from Vail to Avon or Avon to Vail from 6 p.m. to 6 p.m. every single night. If you want more info on this, you can always check out cotrip.org or the local alert system, ecalert.org. ColoradoTrip.org does have an amazing app for your iPhone or Android device. I highly recommend downloading that. You can see live updates throughout the winter and summer on if there's any traffic or accidents or what the various road conditions are. So that's a great handy app to have. So just be aware of that construction going on this evening. And coming up next, we're going to take a look at Vail Property Brokerage.
I can't believe it. I've been playing 4-on-4 with a barbershop quartet.
Pass the ball, pass the rock. We're open, just pass the ball.
Nah, I can't believe how easy it was to save hundreds of dollars on my car insurance with Geico. Yeah.
Shoot the J, shoot the...
Believe it, Geico could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Hi, I'm Chris Anthony, professional skier and one of Warren Miller's film athletes. I love snow and so does Chaos. CTR by Chaos Hats is my choice for smart and protective headwear gear. Here's a few of my favorite models of CTR for staying warm and outside this winter. The Mistral Pro Balaclava can be worn under the helmet or alone. This hinge allows you to adjust the windproof face mask for mixed conditions. Another great way to stay warm is the CTR's modern single-seam UHB Balaclava, which is antimicrobial and super breathable. Clean lines for the discerning alpinist. The Headwall Versatile Glove is lightweight, stretchy, wind and water resistant. And it has a smartphone sensor thumb and index finger. Whether it's on the slopes, hiking, snowshoeing, Nordic skiing, or ice skating, Chaos has the winter gear solution. Find us at these stores.
Oh, it is beautiful out here at Midvale today. Lots of snow, bright blue skies, beautiful views, gourmet restaurants, and everything in between. Now, if you want to own a piece of this, if you want to be a part of the Vail Valley, it's well worth it, but it comes at a price. Now, joining us today, I've got Greg and Connie, and they are the owners of Vail Property Brokerage. They've been around Eagle County for more than 25 years. Eagle County's only buyer-broker company. Tell us all about what makes you different, Connie.
Well, we are vacation home investment advisors, and as you said, a buyer. We specialize in representing buyers at the moment. And what our goal is to help clients find properties that don't not only fit their lifestyle, but make financial sense.
Okay.
And that's a little bit trickier than you might think, given the prices here in Vail.
Greg, you call yourself a wealth intelligence team. What does that mean, and how do you differ from other realtors?
We're not in the advice and counsel business because we want to be Mark. It's because our clients care about money. And they're very astute. They've had very successful careers. And as a result, they understand diverted costs of capital. If they buy something in Vail, they're not in the stock market. And this is where we try and make the difference. We don't really talk about lifestyle that much. We're all about asset valuation. Connie and I are real estate financial analysts and economists. We have a 40-year background with $1 billion of completed transactions, part of which were in corporate America on the West Coast, and a lot of it was here. Yeah. So we understand our clients, we understand what they're worried about, and we try and produce data that speaks for itself. Okay. They don't have to they don't have to trust us. It's just, here are the facts. How do you want to proceed?
Okay, Connie?
We operate with our clients as fiduciaries, much like their accountant or their CPA or their attorney would. So we represent the client in all manners and of what they're looking for, okay, and advise them as to if this is the right thing for them. They know that they love Vail. They know that they love skiing or the summer or whatever. It's our job to help them find a property that meets their financial goals as well, given our data and our analysis.
Okay.
And we're very, very committed to our clients because they're investing their two most precious things, time and money. You can make more money, but time is what it is. So as a result, they want to be with friends and family, creating experiences and memories that last a lifetime.
A legacy asset.
And a legacy asset really seems to be what is important to our clients. So our best advice is don't look for houses. I know you're looking for a house.
Right.
Look for an agent, because if you find the right agent, he'll find you the right house. And that is my best advice. I know you're not looking for a broker, but believe me, you can't know what you don't know. So you got to you have to find a guard dog.
Right.
And we are the bulldog of the guard dog team.
Okay. Now, Connie, the family gathering places, you want to have that for more than your lifetime. You want to have it for generations upon generations, right?
Absolutely. It's a legacy asset. And when you're placing your well and hard-earned monies, you want it somewhere where you're hopeful that your money's going to grow. And Vail has continued to be an appreciating asset for the entire time that we've been here. And you can't say that of the stock market.
And we expect that to continue. We think portfolio diversification should come into play, and all we ask is for you to look around, then you decide what's best for you and the family.
I love it. Thanks for both of your time today. Good to see you. Give Greg and Connie a call or go to vailpropertybrokerage.com. An amazing wealth of information on that website, and it is beautiful out here. Come be a part of the Vail Valley today.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
You're looking at a live shot of Breckenridge, and again, Breckenridge is extending their season through Memorial Day weekend, at least, conditions depending, but things are looking really good right now with their snowpack. And over in Summit County, that's also where you're going to find the outlets at Silverthorne, right at exit 205, and they open at 10 o'clock today. They'll be open until 8 p.m., so that's a lot of hours to save some serious cash. And with the sunshine that we have in the forecast, it's going to be a beautiful day to go and stroll along the Blue River, because that's where the outlets are located. It really is just a gorgeous setting. Now, our highs are going to be reaching into the upper 50s in Vail Village. That's where these temperatures are taken from. So keep in mind that that's right around 8,100 feet above sea level. So it's going to be warmer the further east and the further west that you go, but probably very similar to those temperatures in Silverthorne. Now, getting up on the mountain today to take some of those turns here at Vail, you'll find those temperatures in the mid to upper 40s for those mid-mountain conditions. It is definitely going to be just a beautiful spring day. You definitely want to put that sunscreen on. That's going to be really important for your adventures on the mountain. And then we'll be seeing the sunshine continue through tomorrow. Highs down in town reaching into the 60s, and then things change as we head to the last day of Vail season. On Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, we have another system moving in. Some rain down in town, some clouds, some moisture back in the forecast. But what a beautiful time that you picked to be here in the Vail Valley. And Baker and I were just looking at the sales going on at the outlets at Silverthorne. So on top of the 30 to 70% off, you can save every single day over there. Our buddies over at J. Crew, up to 60% off right now, but that's their Easter sale, so you want to make sure that you get there this weekend. All right, we are going to take a quick break. I'm going to enjoy more of this sunshine right here next to Gondola 1. Enjoy the coffee. We'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail.
Hi, I'm Dan Talene, owner of Carrots Jewelers in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 35 years. Here at Carrots, our passion is exclusive custom jewelry, and we take pride in our one-of-a-kind designs. Carrots is a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry, accented with selected paintings, sculpture, and ceramics. For more on our custom designs, call 476-4760 or visit our website at carrotsvail.com.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Property Brokerage, Eagle County's only vacation home investment advisory company.
All right, look at this beautiful shot looking off towards the east, the Gore Range, the sun, and we've got some amazing snow. Just notice groomers ran over the snow first thing today, so it's not too firm. It's actually pretty soft. It's going to be nice, and that sun is going to warm it up even better. Let me turn this camera down just a little bit like that. All right, I want to talk about the snow and where it goes, because pretty soon all the snow is going to melt. Over 300 plus inches of snow from all around is going to just filter down to the valley floor. Right here at the base of Vail, we've got Gore Creek, and we also have the confluence of Gore Creek and the Eagle River at Dow Junction. And then we have the confluence of the Eagle River and the Colorado to the west towards Dotsero. So as the snow melts, it ends up in the river. The rivers meet up with other rivers, become bigger, and so on and so forth. So right now, if you're interested in maybe venturing to the river to do a little fly fishing, go for a hike along the shoreline, it's okay. Flows are not too big, but in a matter of, it could be a week, it could be 2 weeks, or up to 3 weeks, all the snow has to show up somewhere down in the river. Very cold water in the rivers real soon, and then very dirty water and very fast moving water. I think the flows on the Eagle River probably around 150 to 200 cubic feet per second. We're going to see that increase to maybe 2,000 feet per second. So stay away from the water when the snow melts and the rivers get big. We want to thank Vail Property Brokerage for bringing you that first year. We have a look at that weather coming up with Eric in just a minute. It's a nice one up here. Come and play. Hey, welcome back to the show. Joining us in the studio with the Eagle Valley Library District, I've got Tegan. Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
How's your winter been, all right?
Oh, it's been great.
Yeah?
Thank you. Yeah.
We talked off camera. You've been skiing a little bit.
Yeah.
Taking advantage of it.
Yes.
And you read a lot. We also talked about this off camera.
I do.
You don't have a TV. You read a lot, which is, it makes sense.
As a librarian, we have to read. We have to get 500 a year, otherwise we lose our librarianship.
You must be a really good reader. So, hey, let's talk about One Book Colorado now. Just recently, the governor and parental voting came to a head.
Yes.
And narrowed it down from the top 3 books for One Book Colorado down to 1 book.
Yes, and the winner was Penguinaut by Maurice Cullen, and it is about a penguin who lives in a zoo who dreams to go into space.
There's a copy of it right there too. Penguinaut. He lives in a zoo. His name is Orville.
Yes.
And he had this vision that he wanted to just kind of get out of the zoo, basically.
Essentially, he has one dream: to get to the moon.
Now, One Book Colorado has been around for 8 years?
Yeah, this is its 8th year. And it started from the governor's office, and their mission is to get books into the hands of kids, and they focused on 4-year-olds because that seems to be a prime indicator on school success.
Okay.
So they wanted to create more access for 4-year-olds to have a book. So they developed One Book Colorado, which delivers a free book to all 4-year-olds in Colorado.
Wow.
Yes.
I wonder how they know how many 4-year-olds there are. The information says 75,000 copies.
Yes.
And they're available in Spanish and English, correct?
Yes, you can pick up a copy in Spanish or English at your local libraries.
Now, you had also mentioned that the governor, Jared Polis,
yes,
he does something special with this event over the course of the next handful of months, right?
Yeah, so he'll take Penguinaut and he'll visit some schools and some preschools, and he'll read the whole entire story to kids.
And you said it's not a long book because he's a busy man.
It is a children's book. It's only 32 pages, so it's not a long book.
Lots of pictures, too, from what I
Yes,
understand.
yeah, lots of pictures, fun pictures.
Now, pickup locations, obviously all around the state, and you can go to their website. I looked it up before, One Book Colorado. And there's a map, and it shows you all the libraries. But right here in Eagle County, where is it available?
Avon, Eagle, and Gypsum public libraries. And then also we've been delivering it to the local preschools. So if your child walks home with a book from preschool, we deliver that, yes. And if not, please come in and get your free copy.
What a great idea, Tegan, just to encourage that younger generation to get into reading. Because I know when my kids were younger, we would sit there and just read to them. But this is a chance for them to give back and to be a part of something bigger.
And it's special because all their friends will have the same book, and it's their own copy that they get to keep at home. So not only do they get to have their own copy, but they can also talk about Orville with their friends. So everyone kind of is on the same page. Yes.
That's really neat. And this has been around for 8 years, and I can see this continuing this far into the future.
We hope so. It's a great program.
So your library that you're associated with down in Eagle.
Yeah. Yes.
What are the hours there?
So Avon Eagle, they're open from Monday to Thursday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. and then Friday and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Sunday 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. And then Gypsum is open from Mondays from 10 to 7 from Monday to Thursday, and then Fridays.
I threw a massive curveball at you. It's okay. We got this, though.
Right.
People can just go to the website.
Yes, please.
elvd.org to find out more, to pick up your copy for your 4-year-old of Penguinaut, which is the official book selection for this year's One Book Colorado.
When you jump into life feet first, it can be painful. Aspercreme with lidocaine foot pain cream relieves aggravated nerves and moisturizes dry skin. 93% saw a visible difference. Aspercreme with lidocaine foot pain cream. Live feet first.
During your first Inspirato vacation, you'll notice that something is different. The beds are made. The dishes are done. You're not worried about what comes next because it's all been taken care of. The kids are getting along, and your spouse has never seen you so relaxed. Everyone truly important to you is gathered together under one roof, and each moment is a reminder you've arrived. Inspirato, luxury vacation homes and experiences.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Yo, check this out. Get up, you're embarrassing us.
Welcome to the block party.
That's cold. Mountain Dew Ice, the clear, refreshing lemon lime dew.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
All right, we're going to have an amazing day out on the ski slopes today. Just 3 days left in Vail's ski and snowboard season, and what a winter it has been. Mark Sasse's been live on top of the mountain giving us incredible shots of the sunshine today. And look at the temperatures for the day, starting off at 28 degrees at the base of Vail. Perfect sunshine throughout the course of the day, getting as high as 58 degrees by 4 p.m. I bet it feels around the 65 range if you're just standing in that bright, intense sunshine at that high elevation. Sunset should be occurring right around 7:50 p.m. this evening. Should be a gorgeous full moon out there as well. And now, before we get into the 5-day, I want to point out this little bit of blue swirly moisture around that Idaho, Montana, and then into Wyoming region. Now that will slowly be curling its way down into Colorado and potentially be affecting the closing day in Vail by giving us a little bit of precipitation on Sunday. And there it is represented on Sunday. Now it's still kind of a question as to if that storm is going to arrive late Saturday evening or potentially Sunday afternoon. But for right now, Saturday, we're thinking mostly sunny skies until we get to the evening, high of 62 degrees, and then things cool off a little bit on Sunday and potentially rain at lower elevations, snow at higher elevations. So tomorrow's going to be the supreme day to celebrate closing day, and then just maybe take a couple laps on Sunday. And thanks to GMC for sponsoring this weather, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts. And coming up next, Mark is going to give us a tip on what goggle lens is perfect for today.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years. Eyepieces of Vail will help you see and be seen.
All right, hopefully Eric's watching this because we're talking about his favorite goggle today. This is the Anon M4. Now, I brought two lenses with me. This particular lens we're looking at is the Sonar Blue, which is going to be great for lower light, which was like first thing this morning. Now, because it allows so much light into the goggle, into your eyes, about 46% visible light transmission, it's going to be a little bright. So all you have to do with those magnets, all you have to do is pop it off. Now, the other cool thing, check this out. I brought a spare lens today. This is the M4 spare lens case. Fits right kind of along your rib cage. Now I'm going to put in the Sonar smoke lens for the bright days. 7% visible light transmission. Watch this. Oh, there we go. Good to go. And then I'm going to take this one, drop it back in the case, and seal it up back in my pocket. Two lenses, one amazing goggle. It also comes with an MFI, a magnetic face mask that integrates with the magnets if you need that, but I'm going to say you don't need it today. This is the Anon M4, cylindrical lenses and spherical lenses. It adapts to both, and it offers both, and these can be found at Eyepieces and the Goggle Bar. And hey, speaking of Eyepieces and the Goggle Bar, we're going to be interviewing them. Ashley's live in Vail with Eyepieces after the break.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, alive since 1877, proud uniform partner of Vail Resorts.
Verizon got us VIP tickets 3 feet away from Justin Timberlake.
Why Alex chose Verizon.
And to say VIP is an understatement because I saw Justin Timberlake. So he literally looked into the phone and started dancing. Well, he was already dancing, locked eyes and continued dancing. Every now and then I'm like, wait, did that happen? I've got photos of it, it must have.
Get more music on us with Verizon Up, the rewards program that gets you VIP tickets to the best concerts and more. Plus, save big when you switch. Only on Verizon.
Since I've started skiing, I barely knew how to put on 2 skis, and now I've really progressed and I'm able to ski nearly everything on the mountain. There's always something out there that you could learn. Tricks in the terrain park, how to ski moguls better. I learned stuff that's fun and stuff that I can do with my friends.
I didn't expect the program to be this rewarding for somebody who's been a skier for so many years. It has made it so much more fun. Anybody could benefit from the ski program.
Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
Hey, welcome inside Eyepieces of Vail. I'm here with my girl Danny Barry, and we have some exciting things for the end of the season here.
Yeah, so end of the season, so that means time to shop for next year's gear.
Yes, it does. And I've already been doing some shopping. Danny has pulled some of my favorites. But let's just start off. You know, Danny, one of our beloved employees at TV8 Vail, Terry Michaud, he wears glasses, and we were talking about this the other day. He's like, you know, I need to get some good goggles that'll work with my glasses, and you guys really have the perfect solution.
Yeah, you know, sometimes contacts just don't work for people, and wearing glasses inside of your goggle isn't always the best solution. It's going to do some damage on your glasses, and sometimes even if you take a spill, it's not the safest solution.
Yeah.
So having an insert that actually just clips into the goggle there is a really convenient, accurate way to have your prescription inside that goggle. This one from Smith is the IOX Turbo, and something special about this is it actually has a fan up top, which is going to increase airflow and get rid of any fogging, because whether or not you're putting your glasses or this insert inside of that goggle, the lenses, the prescription lenses themselves are actually going to start fogging. Yeah. So the fan is really key to getting rid of any moisture in there. And we're running a special on this right here, the complete setup. So the prescription itself with the goggle, which includes 2 lenses, is 25% off.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
So pretty good deal for that right there. We usually don't do any specials on that one, but
right.
It's really time of year to something like that going.
That sounds amazing. And I would think too, like it's got to be so uncomfortable to have the sides of your frames pressing into your face with a goggle on top of it. So that right there is a reason to come in. And then you have the goggle and helmet combo. Tell us about this guy.
Yeah, so we have specials on helmets right now too, anywhere from 30 to 50%. But this one's kind of special just because it's all in one. Super convenient. You got your goggle and your helmet combined. So one less thing to worry about dragging out on the mountain in the morning.
Right? I feel like, but anytime you can make it more efficient for yourself, especially if you have kids or, you're entertaining people. I mean, it's so nice just to have it all in one.
Yeah, and the lens is photochromatic, so it actually changes with the sunlight, so it's not necessary to be switching out your lenses every day. It's just kind of all in one package. And a lot of people like to wear this over their glasses sometimes.
Oh.
So it's wide enough that it fits comfortably. So
and then you don't have that strap kind of situation that you'd be. That's so cool. And then of course you pulled, I think my favorite brand. I'm going to be honest here. Zeals. I love the fact that they started as a Colorado company. I'm a big fan of that. But then also, I mean, they have some really cool technology.
Yeah. So super advanced lenses. And what we kind of prioritize in their lens family is the automatic plus lens, which is a polarized lens in addition to being a photochromatic lens. So this is going to change with the sunlight in addition to being that polarized. A lot of people are familiar with the name Maui Jim. They are actually manufactured by Maui Jim. So they're able to share a lot of that lens technology that Maui Jim has. Super great optics. And really just everything you could possibly need in there. It also includes a second low light lens that you could use almost on like just night skiing, like really, really dark days, but it gives you that option. And then super easy to swap out. It's magnetic and it's on a rail lock, so easily change those out if you need to.
I always get a little bit intimidated with trying to actually adjust goggle lenses on TV, especially because I feel like, you don't want to mess it up. But with these ones, it's every single time that I work with these lenses, super, super easy. And again, not only are these pretty and they have really cool lenses, but there's discounts.
Yes. So our goggles range anywhere from 20 to 50% off. This one is 30% off right now. Nice. Which is great. But it just kind of depends on the brand. Some brands that we have going, 20% off Oakley, 20% off Smith, 30% off Zeal and Dragon, and then 40% off Puck.
Wow. All right. Well, stop on in, get these incredible deals at Eyepieces of Vail. There's several locations. Really, no matter where you are in the Vail Valley, there's a really convenient Eyepieces of Vail location close to you. And what are your hours here?
We are 9 to 9 every day. That's all of our stores going through this weekend. Monday we'll go into off-season.
Sure.
And then keep an eye out. We'll have some more sales going.
All right. Check them out. Don't miss out on these great deals coming up. We have hour number 2, so don't go anywhere.
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Property Brokerage, Eagle County's only vacation home investment advisory company.
Your next Vail Property Broker is First Chair. I'm sitting up here at the Hawk Nest, kind of looking over towards Blue Sky Basin. This is kind of the top of the mountain. Chairs 4, chairs 5, and chairs 11. All 3 of those chair lifts are open. They're going to be open till the end of the season, which is Sunday. 10 lifts are available on Vail Mountain right now. I want to go through the list. So Avanti, lift number 2. Wildwood Express out of Midvale, lift number 3. And then Mountaintop Express, lift number 4 out of Midvale. You have Gandhi 1 out of Vail Village. You have the Eagle Bond Gondola, which is number 19 out of Lion's Head. Born Free Express is not open. And then you've got a plethora of small carpets and a few of the smaller lifts for beginners to have access to ski and ride a little bit if they're just learning. And then into the back you have lift number 5, which is the High Noon Express, and that gives you some limited access to Sunup and Sundown Bowl. And my groomer of the day, as I go through the grooming list, oh yeah, they groomed Riva top to bottom. The longest trail on Vail Mountain, 3.5 miles long, brings you back down into Gold Peak, and plenty of good terrain over there. The cats, the groomers were up here first thing this morning, laying down some of that fresher corduroy. So spend some time up on top of the mountain today and go check out Riva. That's your Vail Property Brokerage First Chair. Ashley has your weather coming up.
This weather report is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
Oh man, the sunshine feels so good. The gloves are off. It's so nice and mild here in Vail Village, and really just kind of getting me excited for some spring and summer activities. And it really is just, it really is surprising how warm it is, and also still how great our conditions are for closing weekend. It's such a good time to be here, and we're so glad that all of you are joining us. Now today, here in Vail Village, highs in the upper 50s. So if you're going to come on over to Eyepieces of Vail and get some great discounts on helmets and goggles, anything that you might need for the summertime, and get looking good for après, you're going to find those temperatures in the upper 50s. So it is just going to be that perfect time to maybe get out on a deck and enjoy lunch or a cocktail. And up on the mountain today, our temperatures will be in the 40s. So 46 degrees for our mid-mountain conditions at Vail. Sunshine no matter which way you might be going. If you're going to be skiing and riding here at Vail, or maybe you're heading over to Breckenridge, it's going to be absolutely beautiful. And then we continue to see the sunshine go through tomorrow. So our highs down in town in the 60s. And then once we get into Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, we do have another system moving in, some rain, some snow in the forecast. And up next, it is officially hour number 2 on the last Friday of our season here in Vail.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Greetings, salutations, good morning, and welcome to TV8's Good Morning Vail. And a gorgeous shot of the Gore Range greets you for our 8 o'clock hour on Good Morning Vail today on this beautiful Friday, April 19th, 2019. Sun and fun is the name of the game for closing weekend in Vail. Just 3 more days to get out on Vail and enjoy the ski slopes. I'm one of your hosts in the studio, Eric Sundblad. We've got Ashley Prill on a shopping extravaganza around the town of Vail, and then Mark Sassy giving us live on mountain conditions with First Chair. And this is a special weekend in Vail, not just because it's closing weekend, but because it's also Easter weekend. And if you want to celebrate Easter or any of the services that Vail has to offer, they're going to be on Sunday. The first one, a sunrise service at the top of the Eagle Bond Gondola. So you can actually upload at 5:30 a.m. The service starts at 6 a.m. You get to watch the sunrise up there, but it will be just for uploading and downloading. So you can't bring your equipment on, but it is free to ride the gondola. They're additionally going to have 2 other services, one at 12:30, one at 2:30. Now for those, you will need a scenic lift ticket or a ticket for the day, including an Epic Pass if you have one of those. And that's going to be at the Holy Cross lookout deck just behind the Eagles, the top of Eagle's Nest. So again, uploading at 5:30 a.m. with the service starting at 6 a.m., totally free to the public. And then 12:30 and 2:30, you need your scenic lift ticket or Epic Pass. And then the best part about Easter, especially when I was a kid, was the Easter egg hunts. And there is a myriad of Easter egg hunts all throughout the valley for both kids and adults, starting with Avon at 10 a.m. tomorrow in Nottingham Park will be their annual Easter egg hunt. Kids will be organized by size instead of by age to kind of keep the Easter egg hunts all fair and fun for everyone. And then further east down Valley in Eagle, again starting at 10 a.m., the town of Eagle Park is going to have their annual Easter egg hunt. They're going to be giving away little baskets for the little kids to run out there and get all those silly little Easter eggs filled with candy. And then finally in Gypsum at 9 a.m. at the town of Gypsum Town Hall is when the Easter egg hunt's going to be. They're also going to be doing a pancake breakfast starting at 9 a.m. in Gypsum. We've got a great final hour of Good Morning Vail in store for you. I'm going to have Eagle River Youth Coalition in the studio, as well as Koji Kawamoto, the Pearl expert, and Dan Talene from Carriage Jewelers live in the studio. I'm excited to talk to Koji. Haven't seen him in a couple weeks. And we're going to have more First Chair reporting. Mark's going to be able to start skiing in just a little bit.
when I'm not squatting 2,000 pounds in the gym, coming home, trimming my beard, applying mega amounts of sunscreen and face lotion on my face, I'm watching TV8.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum-quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
Vail Property Brokerage has been Eagle County's only buyer brokerage company for the last 20 years. Greg, what is it that sets you apart?
Well, we created buyer brokerage on the West Coast for corporate America, and we brought that expertise to Vail 25 years ago, and we approached the market completely different. It's a lifestyle-driven market, but it really is so expensive that people care about the money. So our platform is Vacation Home Investment Advisory.
Now, you refer to yourselves as the Wealth Intelligence Team. So what does that mean, and how are you set apart from other realtors?
Well, Connie and I are real estate financial analysts and economists. So we understand the capital markets, how Vail might fit in from a portfolio diversification perspective. And really, this asset class makes no financial sense unless you're making an investment.
Well, now is the time to get in touch with Greg and Connie and take advantage of their knowledge today.
When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and maybe feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
This resort report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail, Colorado, and Facebook.
Hey, welcome back to the top of the mountain for Vail. Hey, I want to talk a little bit about some events coming up here real soon. But first off, let me clarify, as a host for TV8, and for Ashley and for Eric and Molly and Maddie and Michelle, our duties are to provide for you, the most up-to-date, pertinent information, the good information, the correct information. And I think over time, our viewers build up a level of trust in what we have to say. So we kind of have an abstract version of a fiduciary responsibility to our clients, to our viewers every day to make sure that we're giving you the right information that's going to be the best benefit for you. So with all that being said, the next big event coming up around the corner, which you don't want to miss because, clarify this, it is a good one, Blues, Brews, and Barbecue in Beaver Creek. This is going to be taking place right over Memorial Weekend. It's going to be May 24th through the 26th. Now, this kicks off on Friday, and it's a big beer garden available. There's no tickets needed. You come and go, you pay as you go. Plenty of mouth-watering, savory barbecue from around the country and right here in Eagle County. Saturday, they have the Craft Beer Festival. And then also on Sunday, they have the Big Green Egg Backyard Barbecue Competition. You can get a team of 3 together and compete to win a Big Green Egg. And along with the savory barbecue and the amazing beers, you've got a lineup of music that will stop time. It's that good. So go to Blues, Brews, and Barbecue. Check out the website. Go to Beaver Creek's website. That'll be your best bet, beavercreek.com. And you can click on Blues, Brews, and Barbecue and make some plans. And there's some great lodging deals over that time also available on that website. All right, Ashley has your weather next.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail, Colorado, and Facebook.
Blues, Beers, and Barbecue already coming up. Today feels like a great day for some barbecue and also just being outside all day long. Our temperatures by noon today reaching 45 degrees, and with the sunshine out already, it's so comfortable. It's so mild here in Vail Village, and I have some extra layers on, but mostly just because I don't want to forget them and leave them laying somewhere. So not really because I need them, just because I don't want to forget them. Now, sunshine throughout the entire day today, and up on the mountain for the last Friday of the season, 46 degrees for those mid-mountain conditions today. It's just going to be such a spectacular time to get out and ski and ride. And Baker and I were were just investigating the snow here at Gondola 1. The snow is incredible considering it is closing weekend. I've never seen this much coverage on Pepe's face before for the last weekend of the season. It's really exciting to see that we just still have so much snow. And speaking of snow, there is a chance of snow later in the weekend, but most likely staying on the Continental Divide, probably more toward Arapahoe Basin, and probably we're talking like above 10,000 feet. So we're going to see some moisture at the end of the weekend, but not before we see more sunshine in the forecast tomorrow with those highs in town reaching in the 60s. It's going to be such a beautiful weekend for closing weekend here in Vail. And, and then Sunday we might be seeing a little bit of cloud cover and maybe some moisture down in town. Right now we're going to send things back over to Mark Sassy, find out what those conditions look like up on the mountain as we speak.
First Chair is brought to you by Sun and Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
All right, now it's time for your Sun and Ski First Chair. I've switched out my goggles because it's sunny out and I'm about to go and ski. Stop by Sun and Ski right in the heart of Avon, your new mountain sports headquarters. So obviously Vail closing this weekend, and if you have that Epic Pass, keep in mind you can head over to Breckenridge. Breckenridge planning to stay open through Memorial as of now, depending on the weather, obviously. And they're going to shut down most of their terrain on Sunday, but keep all the access from the Peak 7 area available through Memorial Weekend. That's pretty amazing. You also have access to that Epic Pass for summer benefits. So when you buy an Epic Pass, you get to come up onto the mountain during the summertime and ride the lift. You get mountain bike access, you get hiking access. So it's not only for the wintertime, that Epic Pass. And if you become a member of the Epic Pass Club, then you're notified of all kinds of special lodging deals and things that you wouldn't normally think you'd get with that Epic Pass. There's so much more with it. You also get the Epic Mix on your phone, and you have access to your statistics, to pin collecting, to vertical feet for the season, for the entire lifetime of that Epic Pass. And my suggestion, one more time, get the Epic Pass today if you haven't gotten it. It's on sale, $939. All right, we're taking a break, and then we're going to give you some more details about Breckenridge and some of the fun they're having as they're starting to wrap up their season. We'll be right back.
I was tired of having my calls dropped. It's very frustrating.
Why Blanche chose Verizon.
And I was having these issues, and my friend said, well, maybe you should switch over to Verizon. And then I heard that I could get Apple Music if I switched over. And I said, boom! Music is very important to me. I come from the techno era, but I'm hip-hop at heart.
The best network is even better with more music on us. Get Apple Music included with unlimited. Plus, save big when you switch. Only on Verizon.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it.
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley. That's us.
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it.
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
Bandit 3, this is Fox 2-3. Can you see that contact to our front? Bandit Fox 2-3, out. Mark him with tracer fire.
There are those who choose a different path in life. A path of selflessness, of service. A path that leads to freedom. Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
We're exactly 15 minutes away for you to be able to access Vail Mountain for the last Friday of the season. But if you cannot get enough skiing and riding, Breckenridge will be open until May 27th. Conditions depending, but right now things are looking really good. And starting on the 22nd, so they'll go through this weekend 100% open. And then on the 22nd, they're going to reduce their terrain to peaks 6, 7, and 8. And there's going to be about 1,000 acres of intermediate and advanced terrain that's available. A lot of it is going to be that open bowl, kind of above tree line terrain. But in addition to accessing that great terrain, there's also going to be some really cool events and activities that are going to be taking place over the next month. So they'll have their Bud Light Beach, so that's where they're going to have some games set up and competitions. There's going to be a rail jam that's going to be taking place where you can win some pretty serious cash thanks to American Express. They also have the Bud Light Beach music series, so that'll be a lot of fun. Kind of hang out, soak up that sunshine, listen to some live music. And then on top of that, the Red Bull guys are going to have a roving cat DJ. So that sounds like a lot of fun. They're going to have some kind of a snowcat situation with a roaming DJ. Maybe, I don't know, they might park it on one of your favorite runs over there. So it's going to be a really good time. And again, they are planning to stay open until May 27th. Also, they're reducing the lift ticket window prices. So that's going to be under $100 if you get them in advance. And really, it's just going to be such a good time to be able to enjoy some spring skiing and riding. And they like to fondly refer to all of this celebration as the Breck effect. We're going to learn a little bit more about what that means right now.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Inspirato. Experience the world's most exclusive vacation homes.
All right, that's a shot of the back bowls at Vail. Looking gorgeous today, as we've been seeing all morning with Mark Sasse's live shots from the top of Vail. And boy, howdy, what a day it is going to be out there. As we're taking a peek at the weather here, look at that, sunshine prominent throughout the entirety of the day. Temperatures at 8 a.m. starting off at 28 degrees, and as Ashley has been saying, at the base of Vail, it feels very, very comfortable out there. She's already taken off her mittens and her jacket, and it's just kind of basking in the sunshine, getting as high as 58 degrees by 4 p.m. Sunset should be occurring right around 7:50 p.m. this evening. Now, it is closing weekend at Vail, just 3 more days left to ride, so I wanted to take a peek at some weather trends to the west of us, see if we can predict what's going to happen for this closing weekend. 2 big things to note: this large high-pressure system currently over the Oregon-Washington area, then a little closer into Canada, that low-pressure system and moisture. Now, with the jet stream tracking essentially eastward before a straight southward trajectory, all that moisture hanging out in the Pacific Northwest here will be sweeping its way down into our valley over the course of the next 2 or 3 days. Now, if you recall, those high pressure system that was kind of in the Idaho, Nevada area or Utah area, that sort of precedes that precipitation. So that's good news for us on closing day, as we are expecting Saturday tomorrow to be very sunny. Potential for that storm to be arriving tomorrow evening on top of those clouds, and then Sunday there's that 85% chance of precipitation as that Pacific moisture does reach us. However, open snow isn't calling for any significant precipitation. Could be rain at the base in the afternoon, but the majority of the day on Sunday might be partly sunny skies, and then a late storm system comes in if everything goes our way. And hopefully that just sweeps on past us or stays in Summit County or in the Aspen area, and we can have a sunny closing day here. But for right now, it's looking like some moisture and precipitation on a closing day. And thanks to Inspirato for sponsoring this weather. And coming up next, we're going to be speaking with Eagle River Youth Coalition in the studio.
During your first Inspirato vacation, you'll notice that something is different. The beds are made. The dishes are done. You're not worried about what comes next because it's all been taken care of. The kids are getting along, and your spouse has never seen you so relaxed. Everyone truly important to you is gathered together under one roof, and each moment is a reminder you've arrived. Inspirato, luxury vacation homes and experiences.
Boom! I fell 22 feet.
Why Ned chose Verizon.
I just remember climbing up the tree. Next thing I know, I hit the ground. Completely shattered my pelvis. In the middle of the woods. I called my wife. She thought I was joking. I said to me, I'm not. I was so lucky that day. Saved my life.
There for you when it matters most. Get unlimited on the best network with Apple Music included. And save big when you switch. Only on Verizon.
This fall, pay tribute to the godfather of skiing in Warren Miller's Face of Winter, presented by Volkswagen. Continue the legacy at the official kickoff to winter. Tickets are on sale now. Go to warrenmiller.com. It's a tradition you don't want to miss.
Warren Miller's Face of Winter and other classic Warren Miller films are now available for purchase on Blu-ray and DVD from the Warren Miller Gear Store. Go to warrenmiller.com or buy digitally on iTunes, Amazon, or Google Play.
Well, there's a lot of revelry that goes down on closing day in the Valley, and we want to make sure everybody stays safe out there when they're traveling from Vail back home or to the mountain. And that's why I've got Hillary Higgins from Eagle River Youth Coalition here to talk about some impaired driving tips. Hillary, how are you doing this morning?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Not too bad. I love these sunny days.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Oh, you're quite
close
welcome.
to the end of the season.
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to a great closing weekend, but I also want myself to stay safe and everybody else to stay safe. So first off, what's your role with Eagle River?
So I am the Safe Driving Coordinator at the Eagle River Youth Coalition, and basically I work with community members and stakeholders to develop plans to decrease impaired and distracted driving throughout our whole county.
Which is really important, especially up here in the mountains. There's a significant amount of that goes on. And the more people can be informed about ways to get around and ways to avoid it, the more safe we can all be.
Yeah, I totally agree. We have been working on strategies that have been implemented throughout the spring, and then we'll have more in the fall. So some of those strategies that our committee members, who are comprised of law enforcement, school administrators, and different local community members, have come up with about 5 different strategies, and one of those is alternatives to happy hours. So we'll be hosting some events this fall that will be free to attend. We'll be screening a documentary called 6 Gifts from a local nonprofit here in Avon called Sober and Stoked. So we'll partner with them. And then we're going to also work on developing a video game competition for youth and adults.
Yeah.
Yes, so our target age range is 15 to 34. So we'll be holding that. We're also helping pay for additional training for all law enforcement on impairment when they pull someone over, additional training to what they receive at the academy. So that's happening probably in June this year to get more police out on the roads looking for impairment. And then we're also doing something called the Graduated Driver's Licensing Laws, which basically is how you get your license when you're 15 and how you become a licensed driver. So I have a presentation partner, Fernando Almanza, who is of Vail Dispatch. We're going to all local schools, so we're going to do Red Canyon and Vail Ski and Snowboard Academy and do whole school assemblies for their high school to teach them about safe driving and to talk about distracted driving and how we can reduce that. And then we'll go to the rest of the schools, and we're working with parent-teacher organizations at Battle Mountain to put on more events and the hospital too.
Yeah, because it really goes beyond just impaired driving, especially for the youth. It's all about the distractions right now.
Yeah, so the distracted driving, we're also working on putting signage on the highways and near the schools that say, don't be distracted when you drive, or different kind of catchy phrases.
Yeah.
So we're funded through two sources. My position, it's the Persistent Drunk Driving Fund, and that funds all of our impairment work. And then the CDOT fund funds all of my distracted driving work.
Okay.
So we're working on the community. We're one of a few grantees that actually have it in a mountain town. And we're also trying to come up with different ride options, like you said, for closing day. That's a huge day. Look at your bus schedules, ride taxi, high mountain taxi. I believe there'll be Uber and Lyfts up here as well. We did a little story, our little run in the Vail Daily around New Year's Eve driving and those resources. You can also go to the Eagle River Youth Coalition and find out more driving options. There's also a program here in Avon actually called Tipsy Taxi that local bars have vouchers to give to the different taxi companies if the person at the bar is too impaired to actually drive home, and they just need to walk them to the cab and give them the voucher.
And that can actually be a free cab ride.
It is. It's up to $20 free, so it will get you home from Eagleville to, I believe, Wolcott. And we have 50 or 60 bars that have those locally here in just Avon. We don't have that in the other towns yet, but be aware that if you're partying in Avon and you want to ride home, ask one of the bartenders, you know, if you're super impaired, or they see that you're super impaired, if you could get a Tipsy Taxi ride home.
Yeah. Well,
So.
thank you so much for coming on, Hillary. That's such great advice. And just knowing that, especially in the town of Avon, that you have access to, as long as you know you're impaired, just go to the bartender and they should be able to help you out. And have a great closing day. Thanks again. Hopefully your actions can help reduce impaired and distraction driving. I know we certainly appreciate it here.
Yeah, that's our goal. We have a few years to do it. So thank you for having us.
Yeah, you're quite welcome.
Appreciate it.
All right, coming up next, we've got more Good Morning Vail, including a live look at on-mountain conditions.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
Take the risk. Don't just watch it. Put your phone down and do it. Drip splash like the ice on the wrist. That's a call I can't miss. Let's do.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail, Colorado, and Facebook.
Look at what Baker and I found right here in the heart of Vail Village. We have our first flowers starting to make their appearance for spring. I am not a flower expert, but I do believe that these are tulips. I could be completely wrong about that once they actually start to be in full bloom, but those are typically the ones that we start to see first around these parts. And it's so exciting to see the sunshine, the flowers are blooming, and we still have an incredible amount of snow up on Vail Mountain for closing weekend. Now, we are going to be seeing plenty of sunshine in the forecast for today and also for tomorrow, just very much feeling like spring. I think these flowers are probably going to grow a little bit more, and we're going to be seeing more of them popping up throughout the valley. And those highs today here in town reaching into the upper 50s, and if you're going to be heading up on the mountain like Mark is, you're going to find those temperatures mid-mountain around 46 degrees. So it's going to be such a good day to maybe sit out on the deck at Midvale and just, you know, enjoy some photos of the Gore Range with your friends and family, and maybe you know, a nice lunch out there on the deck. And then we're going to continue to see that sunshine for tomorrow as well. So what a beautiful Saturday to look forward to. Temperatures in town reaching into the low 60s, so that's gonna be great for that, you know, the town of Avon egg hunt. We're gonna be seeing just some beautiful, beautiful spring conditions. Then for Sunday, for closing day at Vail, we do have some moisture on the way, but it looks like that snow level is gonna be probably very high, up above 10,000 feet. It's gonna be a warm storm, it's gonna be a weak storm, so it looks like the bulk of it may be staying to the, you know, right near the Continental Divide, so over toward Arapahoe Basin. Looks like mostly for us, we're going to be getting some moisture, and those temperatures really aren't going to be dipping down very low. But Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, some moisture back in the forecast for those spring conditions. Now, I also just want to let you know that here at the base of Vail Mountain, and where you're going to be getting onto the access points of the mountain for the weekend, they are doing what Baker likes to refer to as the bucket challenge, where if you are bringing a backpack with you, it has to fit in the bucket they have set out. They have some security measures in place to make sure that some of you trying to bring things up on the mountain that don't belong there. So anyway, just be aware that there is a security checkpoint at each one of the access points on the mountain, that your backpack does need to be able to fit into the bucket that they have provided. So bring the smaller backpacks. It's easier to ski and ride with those anyway. We're going to send things back up on the mountain with Mark Sassy and see what those conditions are looking like. I can only imagine how beautiful they are because they're gorgeous here at the base.
First Chair is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops in Vail Village, West Vail, Beaver Creek, and Avon.
I feel like I'm the only person out here on Vail Mountain. I mean, I know that I'm not, but I've been standing here for about 10 minutes and I've not seen one person. Let me show you. This is that lower pitch on Ram's Horn. Off in this direction, you've got Chair 3 running up to the top of Wildwood. And off in the distance, you got the top of Avanti. This area right here, Kangaroo Cornice. And we'll spin around and show you how spectacular it is. What a morning, everybody. We haven't seen a lot of these bright, sunny days really all winter long, so it makes them even more precious. And this snow today is wonderful. I'm so excited to go make some turns. Let's go make some turns together. This report is brought to you by Christie Sports. My skis are from Christie Sports, my head eye tightens. And if you stop by any of the Christie Sports right now, you're gonna find amazing savings on a little bit of everything. So if you've been eyeing a pair of skis, or you wanna, you know, find something new for next year, you need to replace something, now's the time to do it. You gotta stop by Christie Sports and they can totally get you all dialed in. Oh, it's peaceful. There's not a lick of wind up here. Temperature's very mild, and the snow freshly groomed this morning, nice and soft. And our temperatures already have got to be 30 degrees. That would be my guess. I'm going to make a few turns though. Let's go make a few turns together, everybody. This is your Christie Sports First Chair. We're taking a break after this First Chair, and then we're going to take you into the studio. Eric's talking about the big Easter egg hunt and more with the town of Avon. We'll be right back.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Joining us now in Gandhi 1, I've got Connie, and she is one of the owners of Vail Property Brokerage, Eagle County's oldest buyer broker company. Tell us all about it. What is it that you do?
Well, we are vacation home investment advisors that specialize in buyer representation.
Okay.
And our goal is to help our clients find properties that not only fit their lifestyle, but also make financial sense. And given the prices of real estate here in the Vail Valley, that's not always an easy thing to do. It's trickier than you think.
Easier said than done. You call yourselves the Wealth Intelligence Team. What does that mean?
Well, both Greg and I have degrees in real estate finance and urban economics, which means that we are data-driven and analysis-focused. So vacation homes really make no financial sense unless they're an investment. And that's how we help clients understand that.
Connie, thanks for your time. Go to vailpropertybrokerage.com for more information.
Easter weekend is about to kick off in full swing here in the town of Avon, and I've got the mayor of Avon, Sarah Smith Hyman.
Himes.
Live in the studio with us. And we've got a great Easter egg hunt in Avon. It's been going on for 20, 25 years
a long
now?
time. My kids are in their mid-20s, and I remember taking them. So it's been, I don't know when it started, but it's been a long time.
Yeah, huge
It's huge.
celebration in the just Nottingham Park area.
Yep.
And it's so fun to go to. Just kids scrambling around looking for eggs. It's such a blast.
It is a blast. They're going to be 10,000 eggs.
10,000 eggs?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And they're going to divide the kids not by age, but by height, so that there's no bullying and stuff. So, and there's going to be a bouncy castle and art projects, and the Easter Bunny will be there.
Oh, the Easter Bunny.
Yes.
Oh,
So you
can you get
have
some photos with them?
pictures with the Easter Bunny. Yep, it should be a blast. And it's rain or snow or sunshine, hopefully. What's the weather tomorrow?
Should be a gorgeous
Should be
day.
a
Should
good
be
day.
about 62 degrees, sunny until we get to like 5, 6 p.m. Might get some clouds rolling in.
Yeah, so that it's in the morning. It's from 10 to 12, so that we should be good with that. So, I think last year we had 2,000 kids. I know.
So there might be some leftover eggs hanging around.
Well, they
kids.
do 2 rounds for each group. They do 2 rounds, so we'll see. There may be some peanuts, and so just for people that may have peanut allergies, there may be some peanuts.
Yeah, it's just an assortment of candy.
It's an assortment of candy.
Yeah.
I don't know who stuffed the 10,000 eggs. Hopefully.
Oh my gosh. Somebody in the background working in the town hall.
Maybe they just, I don't know, but yeah, it should be fun.
And so it starts at 10 a.m. You want people to get there early for registration?
I would get there around 9:30 or so, and then you register, and then the MC will start things off at 10, and they're going to have the kids divided into pens, sort of. I know it sounds a little.
It's like bull racing.
Yeah, exactly. They're going to have them organized by height, and then each group will have 15 minutes to hunt, and then they'll go through all of the sizes, and then they'll go back, and there'll be a second round.
Okay.
So, but there'll be games, and a balloon guy will be there, and then, of course, the Easter Bunny and Alpine Arts is going to be there. Turner Morris is our sponsor. We want to thank them for sponsoring the Easter egg hunt this year. So.
And the Easter Bunny and then the arts and crafts, that's going to go on the whole 2 hours.
Exactly.
It's not going to be egg hunt and then that.
Exactly. Yep.
Yes.
So 10 to 12. So, but I'd show up early. I'd show up at 9:30. There's lots of parking, and we're hoping for a good day.
Yeah. Oh, it will definitely be a good day. And best places to park?
You can. There's tons of parking around Avon. You can park around in back of the old town hall. You can park at the rec center. You can park on Lake Street. You can park on Benchmark Road. There's lots of parking all over. Yeah.
Do you have a preview of some of the candy? Can we get the kids hyped up on what might be in the eggs?
Yeah. No.
Just good traditional Easter candy.
It is. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So. Mostly, any good hiding spots you can recommend from remembering your days of bringing your kids?
Well, I think when we went, it snowed.
Oh,
and so it was not much of a, because the Easter egg sitting on the snow, it was not much of a hunt. I mean, it was just pretty obvious. So I don't know actually I drove by the park this morning. I don't know when they hid the 10,000 eggs.
I think it's like a T-shirt gun. They just stuff
I don't
50 of them
know.
in there and boom.
I kind of drove by this morning and I wondered that's a lot of eggs.
10,000 eggs.
10,000 eggs.
That's so cool.
So yeah, it should be fun.
Yeah. All right. So that's 10 a.m. tomorrow, but get there at 9:30. Lake Nottingham.
Yep.
Arranging kids by size. You can keep everything safe for them.
Yep.
Get pictures of the Easter Bunny.
Yes.
All right.
Exactly.
Well, thank you so much for coming on,
thanks
Sarah.
for having
Have
us.
a great rest of your day.
Great.
Always a pleasure to speak with you.
Pleasure to see you.
And like she said, 9:30 a.m. tomorrow at Lake Nottingham. Bring those kids, get those Easter eggs, and have a blast. And coming up next, we've got more Good Morning Vale.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
That sounds like so much fun. 10,000 Easter eggs? Count me in. That sounds like, well, I guess I probably can't go because I'm not a kid. But still, I think it's going to be a great time, and the weather is just going to be perfect for whatever activities you have planned for your Saturday. Now, today, this sunshine is going to continue from where Baker and I are standing right here in the heart of Vail Village. There's not a single cloud in the sky. It's one of those beautiful bluebird days that we all look forward to, and the fact that we still have such great snow conditions just makes it that much better. What an excellent Friday to be here in the mountains. Now, where I'm standing here in Vail Village, our temperatures will be reaching into the mid-40s by noon. So 45, going to be a perfect time to maybe explore one of your favorite restaurants that has a deck open for lunchtime. And then as we get into the afternoon, we'll be seeing those highs reaching into the upper 50s. So the après should be on point today. Definitely want to put that sunscreen on, at least an SPF 30, because it really is intense, especially in the afternoon. Get those shades, get the highlight lenses ready to go. And if you're going to be heading up on the mountain for the last Friday of the season, our temperatures will be in the mid-40s for those mid-mountain conditions. But what an excellent day to take a ton of pictures with your friends, with your family. And I mean, the mountains are going to be showing off in all their glory. It's just going to be beautiful. And tomorrow it's going to be more of the same, even warmer, in fact, with those temperatures reaching into the 60s down in town for that Easter egg hunt. And we'll be seeing lots of sunshine and blue skies in the forecast tomorrow. Now, something that I would love to wake up to in my Easter basket on Sunday morning is some pearls from Koji Kawamoto, because they are absolutely gorgeous. What a great, great gift that's going to last for generations to come. We're going to see what he has in store for us next.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it.
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us.
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it.
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, alive since 1877, proud uniform partner of Vail Resorts.
Well, it's always a special day in the studio when Koji Kawamoto from Carrots Jewelers joins us from Japan, and we've got a whole crew from Carrots here. We've got Dan and Emily. Thank you guys so much for coming on.
Good to see you again. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, first off, I just want to say we're adorned with some gorgeous, just very masculine pearl necklaces here, so thank you for that.
Yeah, I mean, of course. I mean, this is my signature piece, and we got a beautiful Tahitian pearl. It looks like blue, right?
Yeah, looks great.
Yeah, and the Diane's wearing a white South Sea. That's beautiful.
Yeah, and then Emily has the most gorgeous ombre pearl there.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, that necklace. I just love that it goes so well with a casual outfit.
Yeah, it's that's
so
what I
many
want to
times
show.
people say, "Oh, I just don't have any important occasions to wear pearls," but it doesn't. You can wear pearls to the grocery store.
Yeah.
And look real good.
Yeah, it adds a touch of like elegance to that very like kind of Western toned down outfit that you got.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, so I want everybody to wear the pearls and the beautiful things, and you know, the one Emin is wearing is ombre. You said the color graduation, and it's got a Tahitian black and you know, Philippines champagne and golden and gray. So that's really amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, that color transition from black all the way to champagne just looks so good on that necklace.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're getting a close-up of some that you have in the studio over there, and wow, there's some pinks involved.
Yeah, gorgeous pink and then golden. Yeah, so the pearls are getting bigger and many different colors coming out. And this time I brought some beautiful Easter egg. Easter egg,
yeah,
beautiful.
Easter egg pearls. That's just so they're more of like an oblong shape and then a unique color.
Yeah. Some have like baroque shapes and the black and golden and champagne and gray and pistachio and peach and lavender, pink. All possible colors are mixed.
Are you still doing the diving? Are you going to dive? To
sometimes
find
I
pearls?
do.
Yeah.
Dive for wild oyster. Yeah, so that's a really good thing.
Yeah, you're such a pearl expert. It's been in your family for so long, and then the region of Japan you're from was really where it all originated.
Yeah, so Mie Prefecture, Japan. That is where Mr. Mikimoto started culturing pearls, and then we started sending our technicians all over the world. So now, you know, we are getting bigger pearls and many different colors and shapes. Such a variety.
Yeah, so I'm always amazed every time you come in with just the different, like you said, different variety, and especially the ombre necklaces that you have.
Yes.
And yeah, that baroque shape.
Yeah.
And so you're going to be located in Carriage Jewelers for the rest of the weekend?
Yes. Yeah. Today is a Good Friday and Saturday and Sunday. And I could be possibly still on Easter Monday.
Okay.
Packing up.
Yeah, what a way to celebrate closing day at Vail.
Yeah.
It's just skiing or snowboarding and then stopping in at Carrots and speaking with you.
Yeah, and then people don't usually know this color exists, and you never think about, you know, which color is the best for you.
Yeah.
But if you come to Carrots, okay, this weekend, so I can definitely help you to find the best matching color.
Yeah, you can go to any jewelry store and just buy pearls, but being able to speak with the pearl expert, because that's what you do, is you kind of match up the color with someone's personality, their like energy.
Yeah. Atmosphere.
Atmosphere. Perfect.
And not just the color, but the shape and the length and the size. It all goes to match the person's atmosphere.
And Dan, where is Carriage located?
Oh, we're right across the street from the Solaris ice skating rink, right on the corner of the, well, if you're walking out of the main Vail parking structure, we're straight across the street from the west end of it.
Yeah, right by Latour.
Right, yeah, 2 doors east of that really good French restaurant, Latour.
Oh, it's so good. Any special hours for this weekend?
We open at 10 and we're there till 9.
Okay, perfect.
9-ish.
9-ish, yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on.
Thanks so much.
Always such a pleasure, Koji. You're the best.
Yeah.
So
see you again.
check out Koji. Go say hi to them this Easter weekend, maybe even extending into Monday at Carriage Jewelers, just at the west end of the parking structure, right by Latour. And coming up next, we've got just a little bit more Good Morning Vail.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts.
Eric, I don't think I'm coming back to the studio today. I think I'm just going to cruise around Vail Village. It is so beautiful. Gloves are off, sun is out, and we're getting to see some people that have been rejected by the bucket challenge this morning. They have a security checkpoint set up at all the access points on the mountain for the weekend. So if you were planning on bringing a suitcase with you up on the mountain, that's not really going to work out. They have a bucket that your backpack needs to fit into. It just makes it easier and safer on the mountain. And just be aware that the bucket challenge is taking place. So don't bring a suitcase with you skiing and riding this weekend, but bring maybe apply a bucket full of sunscreen before you do come out here, because you're going to want at least an SPF 30 or above. Goggle tan is very, very likely this weekend if you don't put that sunscreen on. And I mean, maybe that's what you're looking for, but sunshine, we're going to be seeing those highs in the upper 50s down in town, in the mid to upper 40s on the mountain today for your mid-mountain conditions. And tomorrow that sunshine continues with our highs in the 60s down in town. And then once we get into the end of the weekend, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, we do have some moisture in the forecast, but it's a very weak storm that's moving in. It's also very warm, and most likely that snow level is going to be above 10,000 feet. So it looks like the continental divide could really see the best moisture and the best snowfall out of that particular system. For us, most likely it's going to be looking like a little bit of rain. But if you need some great lenses, Oakley is the way to go. And you can find them right here at Eyepieces of Vail. We were just talking to Danny about some great specials they have going on right now, so check them out. All right, we're going to send things back up on the mountain with Mark Sassy coming up here shortly. We're also going to take you shopping if you're looking for some great home furnishings at a discounted price. You want to stay with us.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Joining us in the studio, Patty Cooney, the owner of Nest right here in Avon for more than 11 years.
That's right.
Is that right?
We're starting,
Good to see you.
we're starting our 12th year this month, but yeah, thank you for having me back again.
How exciting, 12 years.
12 years.
Did you have any idea when it first started, like you were onto something, you thought it was there was definitely a need for it, but did you think that at this point it would become a staple in the Valley to the extent that it is now?
You know, I try to be a little bit more humble than that, than calling it a staple in the Valley, but we kind of have become. It's nice. It's wonderful.
Right?
Yeah. It's been a wonderful business. It's a wonderful ride. We've enjoyed our customer base. We have fun doing what we do. It's always an adventure in the store. We always get fun, unique pieces in that we even go, wow, where did this come from? This is so cool.
And that happens probably on a regular basis.
Regular basis.
So let's walk through the process. You can tell us through. So let's say I have some stuff at my house that I want to get rid of, whether it's a whole room or just a couple pieces. How does it work?
You just give us a call and you either send us pictures, or one of my managers, Rob, will come out and do a viewing, and he'll kind of walk through the pieces with you, and if it's anything we think we can sell, we'll pick it up. We have a truck, and our drivers are wonderful guys, and they're out on the road 4 days a week doing deliveries and pickups. And we'll pick it up for free, we'll bring it into the store, sell it for you, and within no time at all, we'll send you a check. Yeah.
That's happened to me a few times. I've gotten a few checks from the crew over at Nest. So we have some photographs of or you sent us some photographs of some of the newer, more current things that you have at Nest right now.
I did. And you know, to start off with, we have these beautiful green Slifer Designs chairs, and they are tone-on-tone green, very contemporary, very cool. We have 8 of them available at the store right now.
Dining chairs, basically.
Dining chairs, and really 8 of them for the price of 1 brand new. So it's a great deal.
Now this piece?
This is a wine cabinet. It's a great piece. It's just a lot of fun to display your wine.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we have armoires. We have bar armoires. We have a gorgeous South Cone bar armoire that is on the floor. It just came in yesterday, so I didn't get a picture of it for today, but it's a great piece.
And then also here, it sounds like we have some Crate and Barrel chairs.
These are Crate and Barrel chair and a halves, and we just
chair
received.
And a halves. Means they're a little bit bigger than a regular chair.
They're big.
Oversized.
They're
I like those.
They're comfy, cozy, cuddly kind of chairs, Mark.
Like 3 people chairs, like you put your kids in there with you?
You could. You could.
My puppy dog.
Yeah, and we have couches, we have sectionals. There's so many to choose from right now. There's quite a variety of soft goods in the store right now.
10,000 square feet showroom, correct?
Actually 11.5, but yes,
you
were close. You were off.
1,000 and some change.
Yeah. So it's one of the biggest showrooms in the Vail Valley. So we are very proud of that. We also carry this is a grouping of our cowhides. We get them in, they're brand new, they're terrific if you want to add a little touch of mountain contemporary to your design. So we have lots of cowhides in stock, whether they're brindle or solid or whatever to choose from, and they're double extra large cows, so they're huge.
And then patio galore.
Oh my gosh,
year,
patio
right?
furniture. We have our back patio is chock full of sofas, conversation pits. This is a big, round, German-made.
With a little roof that goes over the sun.
It's got a little shade for you. So yeah, it's German-made, very expensive. I think it retails for $6,000. Wow. We have it for like $1,200 or something. And then this is another conversation pit. It's a couch with a table, but we have 4 chairs. We have a 10-seat dining table. Gorgeous contemporary dining table for your patio. So a lot to see, a lot to look from. And actually today we're picking up 12 lounge chairs from one of our clients. So yeah.
Lounge chairs. Could you imagine the size of your patio if you had 12 lounge chairs? You need to stop by Nest today or go to their website, check it out. It's nestvale.com.
Yep.
Or give Patty a call, 949-0989, located right here in the heart of Avon.
Thank you.
The reason TV8 does such a great job for us is it reaches our demographic. So everyone from the Vail Valley right there to the Front Range, we actually feel its impact in sales. We see it from the variety of people that are recognizing us, and we thank you so much, TV8.
Experience the adventures, the thrills, the people, and the places that only Outside Television can bring you. Experience it with us.
Tune in to Outside Television locally in the Vail Valley on Comcast Channel 17.
Oh, those boys are much too much. Those boys are much too much. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We're going to beat them and bust them. Beat them.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Let's get a little bit rowdy. R-O-W-D-Y.
Take time to be a dad
One more
today.
time. All those boys are much too much.
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
All right, everybody, about to sign off for my first chairs for the winter. We have Eric up on the mountain tomorrow and for Sunday for closing day for Vail. He'll be venturing around Vail, probably at Eagle's Nest one day and top of 4, probably for Sunday for closing day. And that's going to wrap up first chair for the season. It's been great, and we've really had a wonderful winter. So you got a couple more days left. Keep that in mind. Even though it's bright and sunny today and you probably want to shed layers and not wear a helmet, protect yourself, protect your eyes, And just be safe out there. Remember that UV index today is an 11 plus, just shy of 12. So it's really high out there. So be safe, head on a swivel, situational awareness, and be safe so you're good all the way through the end of the season so you can start your summer off the right way. Tomorrow we have another edition of Good Morning Vail, our last of 3 2-hour shows before we go to the 1-hour show starting on Monday, the 22nd. Tomorrow we're going to be talking with the town of Vail, which is the Chamber of Commerce in Vail. We're also going to be introducing you to some real estate with Slifer Smith in Frampton. We've got Koji Kawamoto, the Pearl expert, and Dan Talene, the owner of Carrots Fine Jewelers, coming into the studio. Probably talking to Lance with Betteridge. It's just going to be a good time. So make some memories, be safe. This is your Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery First Chair. We'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, I'm Michaela Schifrin with the US Ski Team, and you're watching TV8.